Historic Sharjah International Cricket Stadium for the game number 34 of this ongoing 30th Bukhatir S10 League 2024 powered by Fancourt. Well, it is CSS Group taking on PRIM High Transport. Well, without further delay, let's head down in the middle where Atiq Nizam alongside both the captains and going to spin the coin.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are for match number 34 of the 30th Bukhatir League S10 2024, brought to you live and exclusive from this beautiful iconic stadium, the Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. And once again, we are in for an exciting encounter. It's going to be the PRIM Heights Transport taking on the CSS Group. And to my left, I've got the two captains, Mr. Ranjit, captain of the CSS Group, and I've also got Mr. The captain of Babar, the captain of PRIM Heights Transport, along with the match referee, Mr. Tesim Javed. It's going to be Mr. Babar who will be flipping the coin. Heads is the call.
It is head.
It's a heads. Ranjit, you won the toss. What have you decided to do?
We like to bat first.
Any particular reason behind this?
I think wicket is good. After coming to, it's maybe difficult to bat. That's why.
So what do you think is a good score to set up here?
Around 100 and 110.
How's your playing 11 today?
Same 11, last match.
Good. All the very best and go well for the game. However, you lost the toss, but what would have you done had you won it?
I already decided to bowl first. Yeah.
It's not going to affect you. How's your playing 11 today?
It's like one or two changes only.
What do you think is a good score to limit them to?
We will stick them like around 90 or 100. So we have much batting, like we can chase easily.
Brilliant. All the very best and go well for the game. Well, so there you have it, match number 34. The toss has been won by the CSS Group captain and they've decided to bat first. Coming your way shortly.
Opted to bat first. Let's go through the side. CSS Group, as usual, led by Rojit Ganesh, Albin Alias, Okib Fazal, Muhammad Hafif, wicket keeper, Ranjit Mani, good to see him back in the side, Vishnu Raj, Yasir Ahmed, Gyan, Nippan Babu, Amir Hamza, and Haider Razak, very potentially very talented side. Talking about PRIM High Transport, Irfan Khatek, he is doing the job of a captain here. Very good all-rounder. Rafiq Zaman, good to see him there. Zaman Atari, Amjad Gul, Habibur Rahman, Saqib Khan, Babar Ghazanfar, Bilal Chima. Well, nice to see him there. He's a wicket keeper, batter. Asmatullah Khan, Farid Ghulam, and Adil Shahzad. Well, very good side as well. PRIM High Transport, some potentially very talented players in their squad, and I think both the teams have got equal amount of talent and potential, and it is going to be very interesting. An interesting call, first of all, coming up by the captain of CSS Group. Batting first on a track which has plenty of grass in it. It's a brave call. We have seen in the previous game where Karwan CC, they were outclassed and stunned by the opponent team Fly Emirates, Karwan being the favorites of any tournament, and they were beaten comprehensively by Fly Emirates. That was a surprising factor, and that really opened the pool for the other teams as well in this particular tournament. And once again, I can tell you that heads off to Sharjah Cricket and all the officials in conducting the tournaments. After tournaments, this is 30th Bukhatir League on the trot. This is S10 series of 2024 powered by Fancourt. The game is just about to begin. Stay tuned. He will be facing the first ball. He has been there as opener, and he will be up against Irfan Khatak, right arm medium fast bowler. Two men in the deep third man, as well as deep square leg. Irfan Al Khatak, right arm fast, will be bowling the first ball to Akib Fazal. On a very good length as well as line, I can say, as the deep square leg was in place. A single added to the score on the very first ball. Ranjit, Mani, very experienced, very classy, and a match winner on his day. Will be facing Irfan Lakhatak. Oh, short delivery, cut away. Plenty of timing behind that. The ball will race away for a boundary towards the deep extra cover region. Ranjit Mani living up to his reputation. Off the mark on the very first ball with a boundary. This is the beauty of S10, that the batters have to adjust themselves very quickly. So as the bowlers, there is no time to think. You need to be setting up your plans in advance. Got to be ready for any situation which comes up. Irfan Al Khatak onto the body, and it is given wide. Just drifting down the leg side. The idea is correct. We have seen the hard line deliveries are useful, but you need to be accurate in your line. If you can bowl on the middle, onto the body of the batter, and if you have the deep square leg in position, which is there, it can be very handy. The ball gets extra bit of bounce, especially from the tall fast bowlers, and that makes, that is it, what I was talking about, an extra bit of bounce that makes the life of the batter bit difficult. When they commit to play on the up, the ball suddenly rises and it miscues the shots. And that is one we have seen in the previous game as well. It earned the fast bowler wickets. That's why judgment, pre-planning is remaining very important. Pulled away. There is a protection in the deep and the fielder does it well. Little fumble will allow them to take two, but nevertheless, good fielding. It's not easy as there is a dew factor. The ball often slips away on this carpet. The green grass, lush green grass here in Sharjah International Cricket Stadium. Ranjit Mani, very much a bottom end player. Pulled away. It is going. And it has hit the roof on the full. There we go. The short delivery, but Ranjit has nicely come underneath the ball and pulled it with a lot of authority. It's a huge six. A very good start. 14 on the ball after the first 5 balls. This is not the length to bowl on this track. You got to bowl on a good length or maybe on a hard length. That was too short. It was a hook shot which was played by Ranjit. And that gives plenty of time to the batter to adjust. And look at that. He's standing deep. Hit away. Pass mid-on. Another boundary. Powerful striking by Ranjit Mani on that occasion. An expensive over from Irfan Al Khatak has come to an end. He has conceded 18 in the first over. Well, what a start by CSS group. They have put up 18 on the board without losing any wicket after first over. The new over is about to begin. A good first delivery. A hint of in swing right in the block hole. A dot ball to start with. Adil Shahzad, known for his vicious in-swinging deliveries. Oh, look at that. Beautifully done. Just parts the outside edge. Akib on that occasion just played inside out it. Beautiful delivery. That is the perfect length to bowl on this track. The area of uncertainty. Oh, well, it gloves it. Didn't it? Yes, given by the umpire. Kashif raises his finger. A little confirmation from the leg umpire. And the shake of hand means Akib is a goner. Wanted to play the hook shot, but it was very quick delivery. Just kisses the gloves and safely taken by the wicket keeper behind the stumps. Akib Fazal walking back after scoring 1 on 4, caught by Bilal Chima on the bowling of Adil Shahzad. It's 18 for 1. Adil bowling a magnificent over here. He played a match-winning knock in the previous game. In fact, they lost the game eventually against Karwan CC, but he almost won the game, taking it till the deep. But it's Adil Shahzad's team up. Oh, good delivery, just drifting down the leg side. Brushes the pad, and it will be a single in the form of leg byes. Now then, Ranjit Mani, he likes to hit the ball, and he's up against Adil Shahzad. Oh, beautiful Yorker delivery. Beautifully bowled by Adil. Look at that. The late swing troubled the batter. Almost fall over it. Nevertheless, a single taken. But Adil is making this new ball talk here. Oh, once again an inside edge. This is beautiful bowling. Cricketing poetry on a motion here. When Adil bowled those vicious in-swinging Yorkers. A very good over. He just conceded 1 run in it. In fact, 2 runs in it and taken a wicket as well. It's 21 on the board for the loss of 1 wicket after 2 overs. 2 overs. And it's Zaman Atari into the attack. But he opted to bowl from Bukhatir and can be very risky because on the leg side it's a very small boundary. Got to be a little careful. Well, the first ball is down the leg side. Very lucky. Fine leg was standing up. Just a single added to the score. Oh, good delivery. That's where you should be bowling. Outside off. Let the batter cut away to you. There is a deep point in place. Long off in place. Ranjit is a player who can be very dangerous if you bowl even onto his body. Being a spinner, he will put you away in a style. Oh, good delivery once again. Trying to bowl a little quicker, Zaman here. Oh, he scooped it. That is nicely done and it will earn him a boundary. Zaman is bowling quick and that is well read by Ranjit. This is smartness. This is presence of mind. You cannot be just single channelized. You always use multiple channels. And that shows some skills as well. If you're not able to hit straight, you can always hit the bowler back of the wicket, and that will create a lot of doubt, a lot of thinking from Zaman will require. And this is pulled away. Fielder there in the deep, it will just be a single. Still a very good over coming up by Zaman. He just conceded 6 in it in the first 5 balls. It's Alban, another quality player. Flighted delivery, low full toss, put away toward the deep extra cover region. And Irfan does some footwork over there, some football skills. Has stopped a sudden boundary. Saved definite 2 runs over there. 29 on the board after 3 overs. And they have lost a wicket. He's got protection in the deep on the leg side. Well, Ranjit wanted to smack that, just getting a toe end of the bat and a single edge to the score. Rafiq can be very handy. He bowls a little quicker in the air and often gives flight as well. Deceives the batters with his flight. Oh, it is hit in the air. Oh, but in the gap. And out of nowhere, Alban has produced a beauty. It was shot outside off. And Alban always wanted to play over extra cover. Just one bounce over the rope for a 4. He looks to be in a prime touch. Albin played a beautiful knock in the previous game for CSS group. Almost taken his team across the line against Karwan CC, which they lost toward the end, but Albin played a beautiful knock and he has started with the same fashion. This is full toss. And he is caught short over there at deep long on. Well, it was a juicy full toss. But he didn't middle it. Did not come from the meat of the bat. I think the bottom of the bat, and it is caught comfortably in the deep over there by the fielder Amjad Gul. And well, it is going to be a very costly wicket. Albin is dejected. He cannot believe his luck. Still inquiring with the umpire whether it was a waist high no ball. I don't think so. Albin Elias is walking back after scoring 8 on 6. Caught in the deep by Amjad Gul on the bowling of Rafiq Zaman. As I just mentioned, Rafiq Zaman has a knack of getting the wickets and he has got one. It's 34 for 2 after 3.3 overs. Rafiq Zaman. Oh, good delivery. Right on the money. Just carefully played by Vishnu for a single off the mark. Oh, good delivery. Wanted to play a late cut. There are 3 men in the circle on the offside. Short third, gully and point. No one in the deep. Oh, once again, on that occasion, he has connected, but it went straight to the fielder in the gully position. Just a single added to the score. So, what an over bowled by Rafiq Zaman. He has picked up a wicket. Just gave away 7 in his first over. 36 for 2 after 4. Zaman will continue to bowl from Bukhatir end. This will be his second over. Oh, beautifully done. Take that, Zaman. It is sent out of the park here for a maximum. Once again, Zaman bowling to the body of Ranjit, and look at that. How well he has adjusted. It was kind of a sweep and pull shot. Beautifully came underneath the ball and just helped his way. Smart cricketer Ranjit knows what Zaman is doing and just adjusting his shots, his stroke playing according to the bowling of the bowler. Ranjit has scored 30 on just 14 balls. And once again, he is the man for CSS group. And Rafiq Zaman giving some tips and advices to Zaman Atari, the senior, very smart cricketer Rafiq Zaman, one of the favorites of my co-commentator Asghar Khan. We are missing him here. Oh, he has pulled that one, but there is protection in the deep. Just a single added to the score. Well, good to see Zaman after getting hit for a 6. He is adjusting his line and length very cleverly. Smart cricketer, experienced player Zaman Atari. And will be fancy bowling the left-hander batters. Vishnu just arrived at the crease, is another big player for CSS group. Oh, beautifully done. Just missed the outside edge. Bilal Chima not collecting it neatly on that occasion. It has surprised everybody there. Oh, it's in the air. Chance for the fielder at fine leg. And he takes it. It is. The catch is taken on the second attempt. And it is Farid who has taken the catch. And Zaman gets the wicket which he was looking for. It is dangerous. Vishnu who will have to walk back. Farid Ghulam all smiles after holding on to that catch on the second attempt. Vishnu Raj, a failure in this game for him. It is 1 for 3 for him. He was caught by Farid on the bowling of Zaman. Zaman picks up a wicket here. 43 for 3 after 4.4 overs. It looks like even Steven at this stage for both the teams. Rojit Ganesh is the new batter, right-hander batter, and will be facing Zaman. Still got 2 balls left in the spell. Oh, beautiful ball. Right on the money to the new batter. That is where you should be bowling. And Zaman has got a special variety. He can bowl the top spin as well. This is what I was mentioning. That is nicely done. A dot ball to end the spell of Zaman. He has just conceded 15, taken a wicket in his 2, 43 for 3 after 5 overs. Will be bowling from Sharjah Cricket Academy end. Oh, he cuts it and he finds the gap between the gully and point fielder. That was smartly done. Little wide in the line on that occasion by Rafiq Zaman, and it is beautifully paired by Ranjit Mani. He is a class player. Not just good enough to hit the boundaries down the ground, on the off, on the leg, but he is very smart operator. can hit the ball behind the stumps as well. It was a late cut, beautifully played. Splits the fielder at gully end point and gets another boundary without taking any due risk. Played toward the long on. Two is a call. Brilliant running between the wickets. Ranjit was fast as an arrow. That will be the key. It is not just hitting sixes and boundaries that will win you the game, but also converting singles into twos. Goes over extra cover. And there is protection there. It will just be a single. .1 is the current run rate. Nicely played by Ranjit. Straight down the ground for a single. Off the mark, Ranjit on the third ball. It is clearly Ranjit who is making all the difference here for CSS group. His stay till the end will be the crucial. And he hits it in the air. Chance for the fielder. And he puts it down. Can you believe it? It was a simple catching chance. Rafiq doesn't like it. And he immediately replaces the fielder there. Well, wanted to tag that with an Australian cup style, but misses it altogether. And due to that, he has been replaced with Irfanullah Khatak. Reminds me a scene of late 80s when the great Saeed Anwar was replaced immediately after dropping the catch by the legend of legends, Sir Imran Khan. 6 overs gone, 55 for 3. Ball by the captain. He was very expensive, gave 18 in the first over. Oh, good delivery. Ranjit wanted to play toward the third man. There is no one patrolling in the deep. Idea was right, but just missed out on that occasion. Sigh of relief for Irfan to bowl a dot ball here. Well, there's a change in the field. He has put the deep third now, considering the last shot, and asked the. In fact, the mid off is coming up. So the idea will be to bowl short. It was a good length delivery played toward the off, and it will just be a single. Now the real fight will start. It's Ranjit, dangerous Ranjit, playing on 42, just faced 20 balls. He is the one making all the difference here. will be facing Irfanullah. Oh, beautifully done. But there is protection in the deep. Tremendous presence of mind shown by Ranjit in this little inning. Looks like as if he knew what the bowler is thinking. Look at that. Played that ramp shot, knowing that it will be a full delivery. Playing with the mind of the opponent, Ranjit Mani. A full delivery is bowled. And once again, another full delivery and just narrowly missing the stumps over there, Irfan Al-Khatak. Ranjit wanted to give a whack, wanted to hit this ball onto the roads, just missed it. Very good delivery coming up by Irfan Al-Khatak. Oh, once again, bowled it over there. On that occasion, Ranjit falls. Wanted to play the scoop and it hit his gloves. He hurt himself in order to play that shot. It directly landed on his thumb of the left hand, I guess. On the right hand, in fact. And he has been caught behind on the bowling of Irfan Allah Khatak. It was there to hit but didn't connect it properly on that occasion, Ranjit Mani. But he has played a very good knock, scored 44 on 23 balls. Walking back, it's 58 for 4 after 6.5 overs. Oh, he hits it on the very fast ball. Just short of the fielder there at deep point. A single added to the score, but intentions are very clear. 7 overs have been bowled out over here. It is 59 for 4. Unlike many other teams, PRIM High Transport opting to go with the spinners. Another spinner, Amjad Gul, into the attack. And he will be bowling from Sharjah Cricket Academy end, and he will be up against Haider Razak. Wanted to hit a 6 on the very first ball that he faced in the previous over. Interesting battle. And he goes for it. It's miles in the air. Amjad Gul is after it. Backpedaling. And it just falls short of him. It was a good attempt, but it falls exactly between the two fielders. Haider Razak looks to be in a different mood, but still is not connected. Short delivery, hammered. In fact, it is not timed enough. Good attempt in the deep by the fielder. Zaman tried his best, but it was outside the rope. Oh well, that was a good try. Six. Finally coming up from the bat of Haider Razak. It was a good hit. A short delivery and gets a six here. Oh, goes for it. Just missed on that occasion, but still a single added to the score as the wicketkeeper fumbles. 9 runs have come in the first 3 balls. Cuts it straight to the point fielder who fumbles. Allow the batter to take an easy single. Amjad not happy. He doesn't want it. He doesn't want the singles to be considered from that point. Haider going after the bowling. Comes down the track. Once again didn't middle it and it will just fall short of the fielder there. Another single will get added to the score. 11 runs have come in this over. Last legal ball remaining. And it's going to be Ranjit. And Ranjit just nudges it around. Twist the call. Haider is quick. Oh, what a running. It is direct hit, but I think Haider has made it comfortably. And it is signal one shot. Can you believe it? Ranjit. All that hard work, efforts gone wasted. What umpiring. What a check by Kashif. The umpire standing over there. 8 overs gone, 71 for 4. Over play over number 3, which is actually going to be over number 9, penultimate over of the inning of CSS group. And they have got the right man on the strike. Haider Razak is playing on 11, faced 5 balls, already hit a 6 in the previous over. Adil can bowl those beautiful in-swing Yorkers. And he does that beautifully first up. All what Haider can do is just to take a single. He did well to bring his bat down on time. Ranjit is a touchy player, not a big hitter of the cricket ball. And he will make use of the pace provided by Adil. Full toss, beautifully done. 4. As I just mentioned that Ranjit will capitalize on the pace offered by Adil. It was a juicy full toss and beautifully put away into the gap for a boundary. 5 runs have come in the first 2 balls. Adil, before that delivery, only conceded 3 in his 7 balls. Need to find his length. Oh, that is hit in the air. It's Miles, fielder coming under it. And he takes it. Very good catch taken in the deep by the fielder. He was very calm and cool underneath that. It was a skyer hit by Ranjit. And look at that. Almost jumps coming down beside that floodlight. And nicely held in the deep by the fielder. Ranjit Ganesh caught in the deep by Babar on the bowling of Adil Shahzad. He has managed to score 8 on 9 balls. 76 for 5 after 8.3 overs. New batter will be facing his first ball. And to the pads, nicely played away toward the leg side. 2 is the call, and they will get easy 2. Outside edge. What a time to get an edge. He gets a boundary. Nothing much you can do as a bowler or as a captain. A top edge just flown away. Couple of bounces over the rope. They wanted to make this a big over, and so far they have conceded. They have got in fact 11 in it in the first 5 balls. 82 on the board. Adil need to finish this in the best way possible for the fielding side. And he bowls the beamer. It is given no ball. It must have been slipped out of his hand. Immediate apology by the bowler. Well, it's all happening here. We can understand that he was trying to bowl a quick Yorker, and immediate apology by Adil Shahzad. A good sportsman spirit shown by the youngster. Hafif has got an opportunity here. It is a free hit. And well, he didn't time it. He will only get a single, so no bigger damage done for the fielding side on that free hit. 9 overs gone, 84 for 5. Muhammad Hafif on strike. Well, he goes for the big hit and misses it on that occasion. A floater coming out by Amjad on the first ball. Good start, a dot ball in the last over. Always boost up the confidence of the bowler. Oh, once again, another short delivery. A little inquiry by Amjad Gul to the umpire whether it was caught behind or not. Back-to-back dot deliveries. Mohammad Hafif need to take a single and give strike to either it is hit, in fact, with plenty of power. Well, we were talking about to rotate the strike, but Hafif has got different plans. He has got more than that. In fact, hit this one out of the park for a maximum. So 6 runs have come in the first 3 balls. He hits it. It is in the air. Fielder. Well, it will fall short there. They will pick easy to. Either Razak, who was looking dangerous, will stay at the non-strike end as Hafif has faced the first 4 balls here. And well, he goes for it toward the extra cover region, gets another boundary. Well, all of a sudden, this over looks like expensive one. After a couple of dot balls, the third ball was hit for a 6. Then a couple of runs added on the ball number 4, and then a boundary has been hit on the ball number 5. 12 runs have come in the first 5 balls. And this has caused the change on the field for the last time, probably in this game. Last legal ball of the inning of CSS group, 96 on the board. They would like to have 300 runs mark on the scorecard. Muhammad Afif, all of a sudden, playing on 19 face 9 balls. There we go, the last ball. Short ball, pulled away, it's in the air. And the fielder make a mockery out of that. It has gone for a boundary. Well, the catch was not important. In fact, the runs were important and the fielder just let it go. It was Babar, I guess. So momentum is going in the way of CSS group. They have scored exactly 100 after losing 5 wickets in their allotted 10 overs. This is the betting card for you. Pick of the batter is Ranjit. Scored 44 on 23. Rest of the batters were struggling on the top order. Akib, Albin, Vishnu, Oroji, they all departed without reaching to the double figure run mark. But it is Haider Razak who gave a very good partnership, good company to Hafif. They have put up together 24 runs partnership, scored 12 and 23 consecutively, both of them. 3 extras held them, reaching up to 100. Talking about the bowling, Irfan Ullah Khattak was little expensive, gave 22 but taken a wicket in his 2 overs. Adil bowled very nicely, got 2 wickets, gave away 15 in his 2 overs. And Zaman Atari, 2 overs, 15 runs, taken a wicket. Rafiq Zaman, 2 overs, 19, taken a wicket. Whereas Amjad Gul was very expensive, gave away 28 in his 2 overs and he was wicketless. Only 3 conceded as extras. That's very disciplined coming up by the bowlers of PRIM High Transport. So 101 will be the target for PRIM High Transport to chase against CSS Group in their allotted 60 balls with the required run rate of 10.10. Well, this is it from the com box. We'll take a short break and we'll catch you back when the chase starts.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are for the second innings of the run chase between the Prime Heights Transport and the CSS Group. And the CSS Group have set a total of 101 required for victory of 60 balls. Required rate of 10.10 is what the CSS Group have set for the Prime Heights Transport. It certainly promises to be a very good, exciting contest coming our way. The fielders have all taken their positions. The batters have taken their mark. The umpires are just about to signal play, and Rafiq Zaman just about to take strike. The right-handed batter, hard-hitting batter Rafiq Zaman. And he certainly got a job to do here tonight. He's got a job to do along with his batting partner on the other end, Amjad Gul. They've got their work cut out here, Prime Heights Transport. It's been a good score being set here by the CSS. Haider Razak, who will be opening the attack with the new ball. All right, so the umpire says play, and here we go. First ball of the second innings. Starts off with a very good delivery, quicker one. Haider Razak with some serious pace there on the occasion. That ball hurried past the bat, thudding onto the wicket keeper's gloves. Well, the Prime Heights Transport, they certainly have good batters in their midst. They have the likes of Irfanullah Khatak, Rafiq Zaman, Zaman Tari, Amjad Gul. So have the likes of Habibur Rahman, Saqib Khan, Babar Ghazanfar, Bilal Shima, Hidayatullah. Ayub is not playing today. Oh, that ball carried again. There's also Farid Ghulam and Adil Shahzad in the playing 11 today. So they've got a lot of options. Prime Heights Transport. Couple of deliveries just climbing on that occasion. It's almost midnight here. It's 11:30 p.m., just 30 minutes before midnight. Oh, beautifully bowled again. A bit of hint of movement there, moving away from the right-hander. Rafiq Zaman played 3 balls and has missed 3 deliveries. He's not somebody with a lot of technique, Rafiq Zaman, but he can hit the ball hard, and usually when he hits it, it stays hit. He's got great hand-eye coordination. Well, this one, he's got it lush onto the pads. Was a bit of height there. Yes, that was definitely missing down the leg side as well, and also Haider Razak gets a lot of bounce off the surface. But he started very nicely here, Haider Razak. 4 dot balls to start with, always does give in some nerves for the batters when you're not able to get runs of the first 3-4 deliveries. You can start playing tricks in your mind. There you go, again throwing the kitchen sink at that Zahar Rafiq Zaman. He's perhaps trying to hit that towards the Dubai International Stadium, which is about 50 to 60 kilometers down, further down south. It's quite hot and humid today. In spite of it being 11:30 p.m., approaching midnight, it's quite warm and sticky outside. Will finally get some bat, but straight to the mid-wicket fielder there. No single been taken. And what an over Brilliant over from Haider Razak. A maiden to start up with. Exactly what the doctor ordered. 1 over done. It's none for none. So it's going to be Amir Hamza to open the bowling from the Sharjah Academy end. Here we go, left arm bowler coming across the wicket and once again gets another dot ball. So 7 deliveries in a S10 format, the shorter format. How often do you say that the first 7 deliveries are dot balls? They started off with going at a rate of 10.10 when the innings started. Now it's crept to 11.5. That's how fast things can change. There'll be a lot of pressure on the batters here now. Beautifully bowled once again. Well, the CSS group fast bowlers are certainly bending their back. Nicely done there. And looks like he's now going to change his line. He's going to come over the wicket. Started off coming around. Perhaps trying to maybe pitch that ball around middle and leg, middle and off stump, and then perhaps maybe try to bring it in ever so slightly and give that chance for an LBW to come into play. In fact, it's been given a free hit, so that was a no ball. The previous delivery, Amir Hamza being slightly naughty, overstepping, but nevertheless the free hit's also been a dot ball. So Prime Heights Transport getting the first runs on the board courtesy of the no ball by Amir Hamza. But what a start here. CSS group, they're buzzing with confidence at this stage. The other hand, the Prime Heights under a lot of pressure. Well, once again he misses out on an opportunity. This was targeted on that body length. It's been called one for the over by the umpire. It's been tough going here for the Prime Heights. CSS group certainly are tightening the screws here from ball 1. Giving absolutely nothing away whatsoever. Oh, beautifully bowled. A quick single on the occasion. And in fact, the first runs of the bat, and it comes off the bat of Amjad Gul. That ball carried. It's to a very awkward kind of a height. The kind of bounds that Amir Hamza can generate along with Haider Razak on the other end. They're a perfect combination. Left arm, right arm, fast bowlers. Commiserates both of them beautifully. Oh, that's a good looking shot. What sort of a shot was that? I'm not sure if the cricketing book has figured out a shot for that, a name for that shot. That was like a a helicopter? No, that was not called a helicopter. It was more like perhaps a drone kind of a shot, wasn't it? It was a mini flick. Somehow that is what Rafiq Zaman can bring to the table. First boundary for the Prime Heights Transport. It's taken them 11 deliveries to get that. Last ball of the over coming up. Good bouncer. And is it been called no ball? Yes, it's been called a no ball. Well, it was the second bouncer of the over. You are allowed only just one bouncer. And we saw in the over earlier that it was mentioned that it was given one for the over. So not exactly sure what Amir Hamza was thinking right there. So another free hit coming up. So slightly sloppy here, CSS group, after starting off very well. He's got to finish strong here. Beautifully bowled across the line. Not the right shot selection there. Rafiq Zaman has got to try and target that point extra cover region for that shot. So 7 runs of Amir Hamza's first over. Decent over under the circumstances. 2 done. It's 7 for no loss. So third over now in progress. Prime Heights Transport 7 for no loss. They've started off rather cautiously here. Oh, that's a good shot. We're not able to find. Oh, there's an opportunity. Direct would be trouble. Oh, goodness gracious. Had the wicket keeper collected it, I'll tell you, Rafiq Zaman was in a spot of bother. He had to dive full length to save his dear life. Look at that great effort. A bit of a fumble. A good throw, but the wicket keeper had kind of overran it as well. Had he collected that, that could have been serious disaster there for the Prime Heights Transport. Rafiq Zaman survives. It's just knocked the wind out of him, but he's hanging on to dear life there, Rafiq Zaman. So he's picked himself up. It's 8 for no loss now. Rafiq Zaman on strike. 4 of 9 for him. Amjad on 2 of 6. Oh, this is in the air. This is in the air. There's a fielder calling for it. And the catch has been taken. Nipun Babu completes the catch. That's a big wicket here, Rafiq Zaman. We know the damage that he can do. He's been under a bit of pressure. He's tried a few deliveries, trying to hit the mother park. This one got the toe end top slice of the bat. Just ballooned it straight up in the air. And Nipun Babu makes absolutely no mistake. Rafiq Zaman departs for 4 of 10 balls. Very unlike innings of Rafiq Zaman. First wicket down for 8 runs on the board for the Prime Heights Transport. Well, one Zaman departs and another Zaman arrives. It's Zaman Athari walking in at number 3 after the fall of Rafiq Zaman's wicket. Haider Razak's bowled beautifully. Got a maiden of the first over in fact, and here he started off very nicely. But he's got to keep on chipping on the wickets here. Right now the pressure right back on the batting team. Run rate going nowhere. Rate required climbing, touching 12.5 now. That can jump up pretty fast over the next 1 or 2 overs if they don't catch up. Well, they're hitting the deck hard, aren't they? The CSS group. Making life extremely tough for the batters. The shot selections certainly do need a check here. Not exactly sure of the plan of action here being displayed out there by the Prim Heights. Oh, magnificent. What a delivery. That was an absolute jaffa from Haider Razak. Look at that. Oh, that is the kind of delivery that you will dream of as a fast bowler in your bed, in your sleep, just before a game begins. He's dispatched that out. Haider Razak with a jaffa. What a spell he's bowled here. 1.5 overs. 1 wicket for 1 run, and he's bowled some jaffa tonight. He's got to finish strong. And last ball of his spell coming up. Oh, beautifully bowled. Beautifully bowled. Just wanted to see him through. Amjad Gul. What a spell Haider Razak's bowled. 2 overs, 1 wicket for 1 run. That is magnificent stuff. 8 for 1 after 3. Well, 4th over, and it's Yasir starting off and gets caught in the deep. Amjad Gul. Yasir striking straight away off the very first ball of his spell. That is Gihan Chaturanga with that catch at deep point. Brilliant field placements. Great catch there by Gihan Chaturanga. Running in. Made sure to position himself. And he takes the catch. Another one bites the dust for the Prim Heights Transport. Amjad Gul departs. Yasir picking up the wicket of his very first ball of his spell. Great catch there by Gihan Chaturanga. It's 8 for 2. So Irfanullah Khatak, the new batter at number 4. The Premites Transport in all sorts of trouble at this stage. They have just been electrocuted here by the CSS group. Innings going nowhere. Rate required climb into 13.6. New batter Irfan Khatak straight away. Makes himself some room and gets a toe end of the batter. Single down to deep third to get off the mark, Irfan. So 9 for 2. Yasir Ahmed, what a start. Getting a wicket on the first ball. Always gives a lot of confidence. It's been given wide by the umpire. Also called one for the over as well. And it's been, not exactly sure if that was given for height. But that was quite wavered there by Yasir Ahmed. Good delivery again. The CSS group bowlers, they've recognized that the balls being bowled into the pitch is providing some serious carry and zip. The ball skidding through and it's making batting look extremely hard out there. They found the right length and the right line to bowl on this pitch. Well, this is a bowled up and it's been caught. So Prim Heights Transport, their horrific start to the batting innings continues. This is some high quality bowling. Peppered the batters with some short stuff. This one was slightly fuller. Bowling it just around that 4th to 5th stump line. And Zaman Atari trying to make himself some room after 6 dot balls. He departs without troubling the scorers. Goes for a duck as well of 6 balls. Prime Heights in all sorts of trouble is 3 down for 10. Well, they're falling like a pack of cards here. The Premites Transport 3 down now for 10. And new batter is Bilal Shima walking in at number 5. Yasir Ahmed, what a start. Well shot and wide and hit very nicely into the gap. Well, that's the first shot out of aggression here by the Premites Transport. And it's come out of the bat of Bilal Shima. That's a brilliant stroke. That would give him a world of confidence. That ball went to the boundary like a tracer bullet. Climbed, he made sure, waited for the ball, and this is the mistake that the batters before him did. They were trying to play across the line. They were trying to play short deliveries, which were outside off stump, trying to hit it onto the leg side. But this is how it's done. And just as I say that, it's a commentator's curse. He plays on towards the leg side and now he practices one on the off. Yes, that's how it's got to be done. 4 was done. 14 for 3. So the captain of the CSS group, Ranjit Ganesh, is bringing in the changes. He's bringing in Gihan Chaturanga, who's picked up a wicket straight away. The CSS group bowlers have made it a habit now. Whoever's been brought into a change picks up a wicket straight away. Well, they are just absolutely blowing apart the Prime Heights Transport once again, trying to blast the bowling out. Gihan Chaturanga with the right line and length, just getting enough movement, getting a thick outside edge, and Irfanullah Khatak departs. Gihan Chaturanga picking up a wicket on the very first ball of his spell as well. Prime Heights Transport trottering at 14 for 4. Saqib Khan, the new batter, at number 6. Well, they need a partnership here now. Good looking shot into the gap. It's running away towards the cover boundary and gets a boundary. Very good shot there. That would give them a world of confidence. Both these batters have started off very well, with boundaries of the very first ball they faced. This one playing away from his body, Saqib Khan. He made sure that he kept his head position right, and at the point of impact, his head was still, making it possible for him to just get those hands right through the line of the ball for a boundary. Not too much of footwork there. That can be quite dangerous, especially on a surface like this that is getting some extra bit of bite. Can easily get an inside edge ricocheting onto the stumps, so they've got to be very careful here. The batters, Gihan Chaturanga is a very experienced campaigner. He's played a lot of cricket back in Sri Lanka as well, even here in the UAE, taking part of coaching duties as well. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Once again, hitting the deck hard there, Gihan. Been a fantastic over. Rate required, climbing close to 15.5, now 15.38 to be exact. Prime Heights Transport, well, they just seem to be having no clue as to how they should approach these innings from here onwards. Change of bowling, oh, that is slightly stopped by Hafif. A slower ball back of the hand from Gihan Chaturanga, but also been given wide and called one for the over as well. He got the right plan on there, Gihan Chaturanga. Trying to mix it up. Just wide of that fielder at point. That could have easily gone straight down the throat. But he did get enough bat there, Saqib. Just over to get a boundary. Very unlucky there for Gihan Chaturanga. He's bowled very nicely in this over. Just got to be a bit more consistent with his lines and his lengths. Just cannot afford to let anything loose at this stage. They've got a stranglehold on the opposition. They've got to finish the job. Last ball of the over. Oh, beautiful. What a delivery. Magnificent delivery to end the over. That's what dreams are made out of. 5 done, it's 25 for 4. So 6th over now in progress. And it's been Nipun Babu. Nipun Babu who's coming to the attack. Played outside off stump. So 27 for 4, 5.2 overs. And they're making things extremely tough out here. They brought in a left arm spinner. Nicely bowled there. Current rate of less than 5 runs and over. Not ideal, especially when you're in pursuit of a target of above, starting off with 10 runs and over. That is it hard. And I think Nipun Babu did get a bit of finger. Great work there, great fielding. Certainly saved 3 runs for his team. You've got to be ruthless when you're defending a score. Not give any runs. Got to keep chipping on the wickets here now. Well, this is in the air. There is an opportunity. Just evades the fielder. That could have been easily lobbied straight down the throat of the fielder down the ground. Another over comes to an end. A very good over from Nipun again. 4 runs off his over. 6 done, 29 for 4. So Amir Hamza comes back into the attack to bowl the 7th over. None for 7, he reads his figures. Starting off, gets a single straight away. Nice little Kamadari between the batter and bowler. A bit of shaking of hands there. These cricketers, they play a lot of cricket with each other. Sometimes together and also against. So they share a great Kamadari between them. Beautifully bowled once again. A quick delivery, a direct hit would have been trouble. That was Nipun Babu, who is like a live wire out in the field. He was off in a flash. Look at that. Great. Oh, they were nowhere. They were absolutely lost, to say the least. And Nipun Babu, well, you've got to give him that piece of brilliance. The only thing that missed was the ball hitting the stumps. Apart from it, it was just magnificent stuff. Great pickup, great throw. 31 on the board now. The CSS group, well, they certainly have come out with a clear plan in mind, and they seem to be implementing it to perfection. Certainly giving a strong case for themselves, making their announcement felt here, fighting for a position in the top 4. Beautiful delivery. Amir Hamza with a corker. Absolute corker. What a delivery that was. That was perhaps what the ball of the night. If not, you could call it the ball of the tournament. It was just around midland leg. It swung away, completely foxing the batter. And the stumps get rattled. Bilal Shima departs. What a delivery by Amir Hamza. He picks up his second wicket, half the side back in the dugout. 32 for 5. Babar Gazanfar, new batter. And straight away comes and launches that out of the park. That's into the car park here at the Sharjah Stadium. Magnificent hit. What a strike. Look at that. Oh, that was so pleasing to the eye to watch. That ball disappeared into the night sky. Well, get a new ball here. What a start there by Babar Gazanfar. Well, he's making a statement to his teammates. He's like, I'm not very sure, mates, what all the fuss is about. What you guys have been stating. Why this pitch has been hard for you. This is easy as it comes for me. First ball, advance down the pitch and then whack out of the park. What a strike. Babar Gazanfar. Amir Hamza, well, it's like he's just been jolted by a 100-volt electricity. He's bowled beautifully up to that point. Completely unexpected. 1 for 15 of his spell so far. Here we go. Nicely played there, straight to the fielder. Direct hit. Would have been trouble again. Both batters again caught. Oh, there's yes, no, there's confusion all over. Well, it's absolute mayhem out there. The batters have no idea what they're up to. The fielders have no idea what they're up to. And the bowlers and the wicket keeper. They all seem to be lost at sea due to all the commotions that's been taking place out there. Oh, goodness gracious. This is a comedy of errors. 7 done is 38 for 5. Well, easy as it get. Nipun Babu into bowl the second over and straight away gets Saqib Mahmood. Saqib advancing down the pitch. Getting stumped. A brilliant take there by Hafif behind the stumps. So, CSS group just making sure that they're putting the final nails inside the coffin for the PRIM transport. Saqib tried his best. Couple of glorious shots, but not sufficient enough. Departs for 13. It's 38 for 6. Farid Ghulam, the new batter. Oh, beautiful delivery. Beautifully bowled. Nice flight, nice pace. Beautiful loop. This man looks like a special talent, Nipun Babu. Can he get another couple of breakthroughs here? Enticing the batter to come forward. A wry smile on his face. Certainly oozing with confidence right now. thought of a second and they played it with a straight bat there. New batter Farid gets off the mark straight away. Well, seems like the games are well and truly done and dusted. 39 for 6 now. Required rate touching close to 27. 62 or 14. Well, it certainly may have been all gone. Well, this is in the air. One bounce to the fielder at long on. Oh, this is caught. That is caught, another wicket. Last ball of Nipun Babu's spell. And he gets a breakthrough. Farid Ghulam has to depart. A huge hoink. But as easy as it gets. Another one bites the dust. The Prime Heights Transport are certainly sizzling down an abyss. 7 down now for 40 on the board. Farid Ghulam departs for 1. Nipun picks up another wicket. Brilliant over, brilliant spell. So 40 for 7 after 8. And we're into the last 2 overs now. Once again, that bite and that bounce that's been causing a lot of trouble for the batters. Yasir Ahmed, just look at that spell. 2 wickets for 6 runs. He's been terrific tonight. So have the CSS bowlers. Watchfully played there. Well, now it's about survival for the Prime Heights Transport batters. They know that the game's well and truly out of their reach now. 36.6 runs and over. Even 6 sixes from here onwards will get them only to 60. Which would certainly mean a draw, a tie, a super over. But I'm sure the next ball would certainly mean it's officially done. Yeah, there you go. That's it. It's all over now for the CSS group. But what a performance it has been by the men in blue. They've been outstanding. Very good batting initially by the batters of the CSS group. Ranjit Mani provided that start batter beautifully and managing to post a decent 100 of the 10 overs. They've been given a wide? Yes, it's been given a wide. That's an unnecessary waste of effort. You've got the game in the bag. Why try unnecessary stuff? Just try and hit the block holes here, Yasir Ahmed. You bowled beautifully. Try and rattle the stumps. Oh, that's gone down the leg side. Has that got any part of the body? And in fact, it has got a bit of some pad on the way. And it's been given 4 leg byes. They'll take the extra run has been given to them here, Prime Heights Transport. They do not want to be categorized as one of the teams that got the lowest scores here in the S10 League. They want to get everything that they can get. 11 extras in the 45 runs being scored here by the Prime Heights. Well, this is in the air. There's an opportunity. Falls short of the field at deep third. The shot selection have certainly been truly baffling, to say the least. They've just been all at sea by some quality pace and spin bowling here by the CSS group. The Prime Heights just have not been able to recover from it. Yasir Ahmed, last over of his spell. 2 for right of his spell. Yeah. Beautifully bowled. A dot ball to end his over and end his spell. Magnificent stuff. 2 overs, 2 wickets, 5 runs. 9 done is 46 for 7 with 1 over to play. Well, this reads the most wickets of the 30th Bukhatir S10 League 2024. Mehboob Rana leading the charts with 8 wickets in 5 matches, followed by Babar Iqbal, the captain of Karwan CC, with 7 apiece along with Kashif Khan. Shoaib Khatar Khan with 6 apiece along with Haider Ali and Co. Well, there's an opportunity of a run out. Nipun Babu not collecting the ball cleanly. So Gihan Chaturanga, he will just be doing the final formalities, laying the coffin in its place for the Prime Heights transport. It's been a horrid night here for the men in green. Nothing gone their way. It's been an eye-opener for them that they perhaps might have to consider going back to the drawing board and try and iron out the discrepancies in their armour. Adil now on strike. Gets an outside edge. Single down to deep third. Gihan 1 for 12. Bowled quite well tonight. So 48 for 7 after 9.3 overs. Can they try and get to that 60 run mark, at least keep the required rate at above 6 runs and over? Well, doesn't look like it. They just want to play out the next 2 deliveries. It's been a commanding position, a very good performance here by the CSS group. It's been a proper show here tonight at the Sharjah International Stadium. Forced start there by Gihan. Nicely played there. Getting an inside part of the bat towards a fine leg for a single. So 49 reads the score. And we are now just 1 ball away from game number 34 coming to a conclusion, with the CSS group having won it convincingly. Here we go. Last ball. Gets an outside edge. No run being taken. And they finish it off with a comprehensive and a convincing victory. CSS Group, that's the line, the bottom line, 52 run margin. It's a huge, huge margin in this format, the T10, the S10 format of the Bukhatir League. It's been an outstanding performance. Just look at that for a scorecard. It's been a sorry state of affairs. Saqib being the only batter who's got into double figures, 13 of 9. And the second highest run scorer is being Mr. Extras. Right at the bottom left of your screen, 11 for him. And every single one of the other batters are like a long list of 4 numbers. Well, beautiful sights of the Sharjah neighborhood, but not so beautiful for the Prime Heights Transport. They've been completely blown away by some quality bowling by the CSS Group. And the bowlers will suggest you exactly that. Everybody chipping in with the wickets. Haider Razak setting the tempo up and early with a brilliant spell. 2 overs, 1 wicket for 1 run with 11 dot balls. Outstanding stuff. Setting the tempo early. And Amir Hamza coming in second. 1 for 15 of his 2 overs. Brilliant stuff. And Yasir Ahmad, pick of the bowlers. 2 wickets for 8 runs of his 2 overs. Gihan Chaturanga 1 for 13 of his 2. And Nipun Babu also with an outstanding spell. 2 wickets for 6 runs of his 2 overs. 11 extras to go with it. And the CSS Group have managed just only post 48 for 7 in their 10 overs. Well, so the match summary reads: the CSS Group batting for scoring 100 for 5. Ranjit Mani batting beautifully, setting the tempo early on, 44 of 23 for him. Hafif scoring 23 of 10. And Haider Razak with the bat, 12 of 6. 2 for 15 for Adil Zaman, 1 for 15. And Rafiq, 1 for 19 were the wicket takers. And in response, Prime Heights Transport completely blown away, 48 for 7 in 10 overs. Saqib being the only batter to get into double figures, but no notable contributions with the bat. But with the ball for the CSS Group, Nipun Babu, brilliant spell, 2 for 6. Yasir Ahmad, 2 for 8. And Haider Razak, 1 for 1 in their 2 overs. The CSS Group winning by a massive 52 run margin to set up a huge victory for the CSS Group. We're going to take a short break, and we come back, we'll have the post-match presentation with the Player of the Match award. Stay tuned. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are for the post-match presentation for the game between the CSS Group and the Prime Heights Transport. We've had a tremendous game, a game that was one-sided. The CSS Group winning the game convincingly by 52 runs, a huge margin in the S10 format. Well, before we begin, let's thank our sponsors for their unwavering support for this wonderful tournament, being said the S10 Bukhatir League 2024. The powered by sponsor and official streaming partner being Fan Code, event partner TCM, and the support sponsor arsuk.com. Commencing ahead, let's move on to the awards night, and we'd like to invite our match referee, Mr. Tehsim Javed, to hand over the arsuk.com Player of the Match award. And that award would go to a man who scored 44 of 23 balls, made sure he set the tempo up and early on in the innings, and that was Ranjit Mani. Brilliant performance with the bat, made sure that he hardly put a foot wrong and help the team get to a very, very good score. Very well played, Ranjit. Congratulations. Very well played. How does it feel? Huge win under the circumstances.
Yeah, wicket was for challenging wicket today. Is grass wicket is bowler helping the bowlers. We got a good start, and that after that I finished well. Hafif also.
Well, we saw the ball was certainly getting some zip and some carry as well, isn't it? We saw some beautiful deliveries being bowled by your bowlers. How were you coping it up while you were batting? Was it equally hard?
Yeah, this kind of wicket we cannot expect is normal cricket. We need to survive every ball, and bowlers were getting very good helping the wicket. So our bowlers also nicely done. Is good area. They bowled very well. Good areas.
Brilliant. We thoroughly enjoyed your innings. Congratulations. Very well played, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much.
Well, there you go. That was Ranjit Mani, the man of the match tonight. Well, that's about it we have here tonight. But do join us again tomorrow for another double header coming your way. Lots of action yet in store waiting for you. Till then, it's goodbye and good night from all of us here at the Sharjah International Stadium.